Haha. Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Wow, that was loud. Happy Monday is a Monday evening to each and every one of you. Listen, I wanted to hop on here real quick and do kind of like a follow-up video to the one I did this morning. I said I had some back and forth with a couple of validators, ex-validators, I don't know, in the XRP community. The other one was short the FOMO, and I forgot to share it uh, with you in this morning's video. But in later today, there was another guy who responded as well. So I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to go over my response to Bright Times on X responding to Yassine. So let's get into this. Shutter FOMO said this on the 10th. He says, I think Mini made it very clear XRP not on mainnet is not XRP. So good luck to the spin going forward. That wrapped XRP is not a wonder bullet that somehow magically gets more developers build against the main protocol NC. I don't know. Maybe I did cover this. It says, P.S. You can't use an AMM with the bridge. So I said, what are you talking about, dude? Which people are you referring to? You can't use an AMM with the bridge? You have no idea what you are talking about, right? So he responded to that, short the FOMO, and said this. He said, I was referring to bridge liquidity getting tied to an AMM. But reading that again, it was not really insinuated. I said, got it. Thanks, bro. All right. So this dude here says XRP's AMM is fundamentally different from other AMMs. This guy is Hedron. I don't think I've ever seen it before on X from other AMMs due to the way in which validators process transactions on the XRPL. So I understand. It's due to a phenomenon called MEV, understand the minimum extractable value, which is present in EVM environments, but not on XRP's native chain. Yep, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. And this is a lot of the things why people like is it Scott Thomas that I shared with you guys from the XRPL Foundation are really, really frustrated with not taking advantage of the XRPL, right? Taking advantage of that as opposed to the EVM because there's so many awesome stuff, right? So this Hadron guy responded to some other stuff as well. So he says this here. He says bridged XRP can be put into an automated market maker like those on the Root network. Moy Finance, right? Guys, we've been talking about that platform, used it, et cetera, et cetera. It says, but Moy Finance, but won't inherit the impermanent loss protection provided by the native chain. Okay, so in permanent loss, look, the AMM is going to leverage a lot of stuff. We all hate to use the word zero loss, zero chances of impermanent loss. I don't think that is going to kind of be ever the case, but there's a kind of a distance between permanent loss and loss versus rebalancing, if you will. So he's pointing again to this Hedron Goose is again pointing to the native chain, right? And this is the thing that, kind of has the validator community kind of mixed on opinions here, wanting more so to do things provided by the native chain. So I said, gotcha. So would Orchestra Finance have this native chain protection? Hadron says, yes, it seems Orchestra has been built from the ground up for the XRPL's automated market maker. So it should be using the continuous auction mechanism, which is a way to take advantage of arbitraging, burn the LP tokens, and really provide more rewards to people who provide liquidity, right? So, I thanked him for sharing that. So that's important to understand that, right? So Orchestra Finance, let me share that now before I forget, right? They got the DevNet thing going on. I promised you guys a video. I will do a video on this tomorrow. In the meantime, you can go to the XRP Bags YouTube channel. And he did a really, really good job there step by step on how to use the DevNet on Orchestra Finance, right? So this is not real money. This is test XRP, so you can, you're good, you're good, right? And it's a great tutorial on how to do it. You're gonna have to go to Orchestra.finance. You're gonna need the gem wallet, the XRPL gem wallet. You're gonna need that, right? Pick your favorite browser. I used Opera because I used the Opera browser for Anados Finance when I was testing out the DevNet over there. But this is a great step-by-step tutorial on how to use AM DevNet. Want to get familiar now? You can test it out with Test XRP, and you can leave your ledgers where they are. Right. So this is a great tutorial. It says here, tutorial XRP automated market maker DevNet liquidity pools earn XRP Orchestra Finance. He actually goes through bidding, getting involved in the continuous auction mechanism as well in this video. So it's a great step-by-step. He did a really good job. And he also in the descriptions of his videos, unlike myself, he remembers to put the links. Okay, so he's got the faucet link. First of all, he's got the website for Orchestra Finance, documentation if you want to read more about it. Got 2 faucets on here. He's got the Gem Wallet app. He should have I don't know if they do that. But anyway, he's got the Gem Wallet app on here. He's got the Crossmark app. Gem Wallet seems to work just a little bit better than the Crossmark, but he's got the links there for you, right? And if you just Google Gem Wallet, right? You can even Google XRP Gem Wallet, and from there you can use the extension on, I think, any browser. So check my guy out. Check out XRP Bags. He does a really good job. So there it is right there. XRP Bags. That's the dude right there. Right? If you want that step-by-step tutorial. Because look, let me go over this thing here real quick. I think that it's tragic. I think that it is tragic that more people know about I Trust Capital, Link2, and GlintPay than they do about Orchestra Finance and on XRP.com. I think that's tragic. You're gonna have to make your own decision what's most important to you. Is the stuff on the XRPL more important to you, or the stuff off of it? You're gonna have to make your own decision. You own this decision on that. Let me see if I can't find this. Where is this thing at? Oh, I need to go. I need to go to this, I guess, and then this. See if I can't find this. I thought I had this pulled up for you guys, but here it is right here. So let's go to this real quick. So Brad Kimes was responding to Yassim Mubarak. Yassim was saying, look, it's really tragic that Ripple was the leader in innovation back in 2013 to 2018. This is Yassim saying this. Ripple was the first in bringing to reality lightning fast, energy efficient, cheap transaction costs, decentralized network. They were the first to introduce through Codia's programmable value, right? And so I don't know. Brad Kimes goes on and says a whole lot about nothing for some reason. But he says, maybe, but understanding the SEC has zero integrity. Maybe, but understanding that the SEC has zero integrity. Is it tragic or a blessing? It could very well be that waiting to introduce these new features to the XRPL, like NFT, smart contracts, AMM, may just be a big saving grace. Imagine for a moment the multiple legal angles and strategies Jay Clayton and now Gary Gensler could go further hinder Ripple and the adoption of the XRPL. If they had all these other avenues to attack, so they're going after the XRPL, right? They're going after the XRPL now. So I don't understand. They're trying to extend the broker thing so that they can attack DeFi and automated market makers. So if they had all these other avenues to attack Ripple for having developed, we would never be as far along in the Ripple case as we are today. I think there's a lot to embrace about this notion. What I see is still true to the vision. Hashtag payments first, then everything else. Then I said, the problem with that is you are not the market, Brad Times. The market, the digital asset space, is saying otherwise. Payments. Oh, let me share something else he said here. I've been here for a long time, and from where I'm standing, legislators from regular clarity make all of this argument a moot point. Give us and this entire space the clarity we deserve, and the rest of these arguments won't matter because it will be game on for everyone, not just a select few. Look at the ETH chart after the free pass. That's when the adoption really went crazy. I see much the same for all of us, once we actually get true legal clarity, open red ahead. And I'm sure he's referring to the complete digital asset space. And this guy, again, Ramey, has a very important thing to say. And I think Brad Kimes missed it because it's hard to see. It's hard to see. Was it the free pass that caused that level of success, or was it the functionality that the market desired? Yes, it was a free pass, but you're right. It wasn't just a free pass. Let us not forget that Vitalik Buterin, who slept on Stephon Thomas's couch while hanging at Ripple, where he learned the missing piece to create Ethereum and smart contracts to start with. So, like, he completely is missing what the dude's trying to say. Uniswap was not involved in the ETH free pass. Neither was Curve Finance. Neither was Convex Finance. They saw blockchain and they built a great product on the blockchain, and $23 billion in total value locked. They're still here. What is Vitalik sleeping on the couch or in the of Stephon Thomas? Why does it matter? You know, look into the history of Apple. Look into the history of Apple. Look into the history of Google and Amazon. A lot of people sleep on other people's couch and figure out and come up with ideas because they did so. Like, what does that have to do with Uniswap and Solana and Curve Finance? Oh my God. So no blind eye over here. Vitalik didn't have what he needed to create Ethereum until after hanging with Ripple. Because, and Stephon Thomas, let's not forget where Vitalik learned how to create smart contracts. Like, what does that matter? Does it matter? Again, this is everything's competition. Everything is compete, compete, compete. Everything is my thing is better than your thing with this dude. Everything. Unbelievable. So in any case, I said, if I could sign what I said, why is I can't find what I said? Try it this way. There it is. I said the problem with that is that you are not the market. The market, the digital asset space is saying otherwise. Quote, banks are not that interested in payments, unquote. That was David Joel Cat Schwartz. Payments first and everything else second. May leave Ripple dead on the side of a mountain. And someone commented to that comment. Someone commented to my comment. Let's share that. If I could get this thing to work, it would be super awesome. MickyB Fresh says, after I said that, I absolutely agree, Crypto Siege. It's selective hearing coming from Brad Kimes, because Ripple's been screaming from the rooftops about tokenization, institutional DeFi, custody, liquidity, identity, and compliance for over a year. None of these things are payments first things. Oh, and stablecoins. My speculation, quote unquote, is Ripple is getting into stablecoin market, either in partnership with Circle or some other entity or a financial institution slant bank. We desperately need tokenized fiat on Ledger for the automated market makers to achieve the volume that will drive the consistent demand for XRP to be locked in liquidity pools, driving up TVL and network revenue. My guy Noah would say, own and not rent. Own and not rent. So two keep benchmark metrics that are currently non-existent: network revenue and locked liquid TVL. There's too much pointing in the direction of Ripple launching or partnering or acquiring something around issuing stablecoins. XRP community will be confused, but they shouldn't be. We need deep on-ledger liquidity for XRP. And to get that deep liquidity, we need at least G7 currencies in tokenized form. Before the likes of MakerDAO, Ondu Finance, and Mountain Protocol eat up the market, because that's what they're trying to do. I can't believe he's still hammering the payments first narrative. They moved past that a year ago. My man Siege. So thank you, Mickey. And so look, this is where we are, right? Again, for me, it's tragic that the vast majority of XRP holders are more familiar with iTrust Capital, Link2, and GlintPay than they are about Orchestra Finance on XRP, just to name a couple. Pretty tragic. So there it is, fam. This is your late night XRP Ripple Daily News in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you've been hanging out watching the Crypto Siege and you've enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.